Well, what is up, everybody? Vs. TV here today, and the $70 gaming discussion gets brought up once again, and it is quite funny how Sony guys, not specifically this guy in general, but Sony guys in general, how they dug themselves into the $70 game price point hole because they were praising Sony for doing this, and it's not that big of a deal. And now they're butthurt and they're saying PC users should pay the same $70 price point for Sony games as Sony guys do for PS5 games. But it's kind of like, no, you dug yourselves in his own hole. Why do you want PC guys to be in the same situation with you? That's like a lot of price point crap is not gonna go on PC. That's not go. It's not gonna go over well on PC at all. And everybody knows this in the gaming industry. Gaming industry, the people in the gaming industry know that, and the gamers themselves know that the PC gaming community is not going to support $7 video games at all. They can only do the $7 price point things on console gamers, mainly the PlayStation guys, because I don't see any other part of the gaming community supporting $7 video games besides PlayStation guys, because they're just so entrenched into what Sony's BS with the price point increase right there. So this all started with a guy complaining about the price point for the Spider-Man remaster game on PC, saying it's $60, while the other games are $50. And then this guy right here responds by saying, should be $70. PlayStation should charge PC users what they charge console users. Not gonna stand because Spider-Man Remastered is like the full price for the PS4 version when that game came out. They can't charge a next gen price because it's not a PS5 next gen game, so it doesn't make sense from charge 70. But I kind of get what he's saying. He's saying they charge them full price as much PS5 users because their PS5 games are $70. So I see why he's saying this, but it just doesn't make any sense, to be honest. PC gamers are not going to pay that price point because it's stupid to pay that price point to begin with. And people want to use the argument that gaming costs more. Back in my day, the back in my day excuse when games were like 80, 90 bucks, whatever stupid excuse they want to use. Especially, and the main reason those games were so expensive because they used cartridges to make those games. Most gamers nowadays don't even buy physical games to begin with. Physical games don't cost so much to make as they did back in the day, and people aren't even buying physical games like that to begin with. I believe there was an article very recently where it's like 80% of users buy their games digitally on consoles now. So it's kind of like, you're not paying. Obviously you're not spending that much to make these game discs. People aren't even buying the games digital now, physical now, anyway. So why are the games increasing their price? Then the excuse that you guys are just broke. Why it's only $10 more? Why are you complaining so much? Because it's like, why are they charging us more? It doesn't make any sense why we can charge more for these video games. It's like, gaming is more profitable than ever before. More people are into gaming now, so their profits are, they make a lot more money now. So why are they still charging us? They could even make money off DLC, microtransactions, loot boxes in their games. So once again, why are we being charged extra $10? It doesn't make any sense. So, but let's see what people got to say about this comment right here. Most PC gamers won't buy it at 70. Like I said, everybody knows this. But why do console people gotta pay this price? It's just stupid. Wouldn't be surprised once The Last of Us Part 1 drops. Yeah, I already know that game is not gonna sell too well at the similar price point on PC. They're most likely probably gonna sell the 7Cs when that game comes out on PC. They're not paying $7 for that game. These games are coming a year or two later. They aren't the same price anymore. They're actually selling for a higher price on PC than they are on console when they launch. You're the only dude I know saying, well, charge them more like us as opposed to charge us the same as them. You want us to pay $7 too as opposed to them charging you $50? Come on now. I don't know why Sony guys are okay with paying $70 for video games. Like, they're just that's the only community out there who's okay with paying $70 for video games. Like, well, why are they charging you more? And you're just willfully saying, yes, Sony charge me more. It doesn't make any sense. Well, I'm paying $0 if they charge me 70. Nah, we're never gonna pay the full $70 like y'all on console. Seeing third-party sites come into play, we are never paying full price. Then there's supposed to be a Sony fanboy saying, I'd happily pay $70 to $100 per game. Heck, I'll pay $500 to $10K per game just to keep it from other platforms. LOL. Kind of accurate. It's kind of accurate right there. Didn't think about lowering the price of PlayStation games to match PC. Oh man, despite, yeah. You know, they don't want to fight for games being lowered back to 60, but you know, they want PC games to be charged the same price. That is just funny. Now, PlayStation fanboys are begging PlayStation Studios to raise the price to 70 and 80 bucks so they don't feel like the only ones, because they are literally the only ones who are supporting this on the price point BS right here. And now they dug themselves in this hole because they said, hey, Sony, we will buy your games for 70 bucks, even though it doesn't make any sense why you raise the prices, but we'll pay for it. I was like, geez. Just because the fanboys agree to pay that price don't mean the rest of us want to. Nah, keep them high prices. We'll take your games, though. Can you F off already? The closer they release to get the day and date with consoles, the higher the price will get. Maybe when PC gamers start pirating their S, they'll see what great idea all this was. Why are you so mad that more people get to play PlayStation games? You should be happy about it. No, they legit get angry when more people can play their games that's outside of the PlayStation platform, which is like, really? It's just stupid. Why are you so angry that more people get to play your games on your own that's not on PlayStation? Like, it's just stupid. Nah, they should just charge you another 10 bucks more instead, since we're filthy entitled pirates and you guys love spending money for quality. Just because you like paying more for video games don't mean everyone else does. PC games never cost 70 bucks. Never. Called him a clown. LOL, the F ever considering that maybe they should charge console users less? You know that. You know, people with the Xbox side of things say the same thing all the time, but you know, the Sony guys are like, I will happily pay more. I will happily pay more. Can't charge me enough, Sony. Charge me more. Nah, not when he's a corporate bootlicker. Console players are the only dumb ones willing to set the sell on a charge for an old game. We play our games for free, not for 70 bucks, you cuck. I don't agree fully with. I think he's just going overboard with that. Like, really. I would pay for a video game if it's worth it, but definitely not. I'm definitely not in the extreme while I'm paying, while I'm supporting the selling the 7 Cs, or to the extreme while I'm paying an extra 70 bucks because I'm worshiping this company. Like, I think both extremes are kind of ridiculous, but there you go. Worry about your own problems instead of just wanting others to suffer with you. This guy will pay $200 for The Last of Us 2 Remaster remake for PS7 just to make Sony happy, while Sony execs dance. Okay. Imagine how much of a shill this clown gotta be. Want everyone to pay more instead of want everyone to pay less. Jesus Christ. LOL, no, you got scammed. I kind of see, like, once again, with the $7 price point thing, I kind of see this as when Microsoft tried to charge double for Xbox Live Gold, and it was a massive outcry against that they changed that instantly. But because Sony guys let this thing slip under the rug and got as big as it is right now, instead of them being like, oh, hell no, you're not paying $70 for video games, it's kind of why they're in this situation right now. They dug this hole, and now they can't get out of it. It's like, geez, at least with Xbox, they make some first-party stuff. It's going to be on Game Pass. With Sony, they make first-party stuff. You got to pay an extra 10 bucks for that because you all went along with it. Most of you guys went along with this nonsense and gave no pushback to it. Bro, these fanatics always want the worst for the other people. F you, I'm not paying $70. For a game that's been out for well over a year, are you effing stupid? This tweet upset y'all. Okay. 0 days without nonsense. Why drag us down with you? Yeah. If I'm a PC gamer, primarily PC gamer, there's no way in hell I'm paying $70 for a video game. Like, and I'm not even a PC gamer like that. I'll play mainly on console, but that's still a price point is just stupid. Like, it's still, like, no matter what argument you say that you say pro $70 games, it's still just stupid at the end of the day. Like, you're paying more for video games, really. What is this?
It'd be funny if it wasn't so pathetic.
It's okay. That like we still gonna pay $70. Saying he's salty. Okay. Yeah, that is hilarious. So they kind of just roasted this guy pretty much, rightfully so, because once again, the $70 price point is just dumb. It's just real stupid. The people are really advocating, willfully advocating for Sony to charge them that price point. Sure, there are a few exceptions of games I will pay for that price point. For the vast majority, I'm just gonna wait for it to go down in price because they're gonna flop in sales. So I just wait for the price to be adjusted accordingly at that point. So, yeah. Once again, I'm not okay with this stalling price point that we've seen this generation when like they're making record profits of sales in gaming, but they want to charge you more. That just makes zero sense. But definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this guy's post right here. Leave a like for this video. That's all. Thanks for watching, and peace.